Okay, so this is the July check-in on me learning piano. It's day 262, total time playing 65.35 hours. Average practice time, so when I practice, about 35 minutes. Average time, if you include all the days where I don't practice, 14.9 minutes, so knocks it down to less than half. So I don't practice every day. It's been a while since the first check-in. I don't remember when the last one was. I said I was going to do more. I'm trying to, but a lot of stuff kind of gets in the way. Let's see, what's happened since the last one. So I started taking lessons at the end of February from a person in the area. The lessons were fine, kind of just given songs to play and to practice with, but I didn't feel like I was learning much or getting all that much feedback on my technique. I felt like I was just kind of memorizing the songs. Like, he'd give me a song, and then I would try to learn it, but in the process of learning it, I'm kind of just memorizing where my fingers are going to go rather than like reading the music. Basically, rather than like reading the music, which then doesn't help me learn the next song that he would give me. I stopped my lessons in May, partly because of that, but also because it's just really expensive and I can't afford that. I wanted less frequent lessons, maybe like once a month or so, because of the expense, and just that way I could focus on technique. We could say, hey, focus on learning this particular skill or that particular skill, and I could go through method books on my own, because I can learn songs on my own. It's the how to do them that's tricky and that I would need a teacher for. I haven't done any lessons since then, since May. I went on a long trip. Then when I got back, I got sick. And now I've had a surgery. And so there's just a lot of stuff that's kind of gotten in the way of me going back. And that's partly why I haven't really practiced very much at all this summer, since May. Which is also why I haven't done a check-in, because what's the point if you're barely even playing at all? But when I do, I'm just kind of working through method books. Left them over there. But previously, I went through Piano Adventures by Faber, I think. And they have like an adult one or something, a complete thing. I went through book one on that. And then I'd started lessons. And then now I'm kind of working my way through Alfred's adult book one as well. And I really like going through both, because I feel like both offers different kind of information. They don't all focus on the same thing, and they have different bits of things in the music, different kind of approaches. And so I'm really liking having gone through both. And I'm going to do the same thing. I haven't decided which one of book two I'm going to do first. If I'm going to do the Piano Adventures of Faber book two first, or if I'm going to do, oh, I lost the video. Okay, think I got the video back. Not sure why it paused. Weird. Anyway, let's see, where was I? So not sure which one I'm going to do first. I'm going to do Piano Adventures of Faber book two first, or Alfred, we'll see. I'm about halfway through the Alfred one, so it's a little ways off yet. As for technique, though, I've been focusing on very slowly playing scales and arpeggios in C major first. Rather than trying to learn other scales, I want to kind of make sure that I get down how to do it. It's kind of tough doing it with my fingers, kind of translating other things that I've done over into piano, which actually I think is something that made the lessons kind of difficult, was that I can kind of understand the song and like learn it in some sense, to the point where I can just memorize it. I can do that somewhat easily, at least with the songs that he was giving me, but not be able to read the music like I should be able to, and that's why you couldn't really translate it. So something like that's been kind of difficult. That's why I'm focusing most of my practice time on like the scales and arpeggios, trying to make sure that I get good sort of fundamentals. Going through the book slowly and focusing on intervals between the notes has been really nice. I definitely feel like I've made progress on that. In fact, just the other day, I sat down to try to like look at a piece of music and I was like, oh, I'm seeing like the intervals on this now, so I can kind of tell what the notes are going to be rather than trying to just read the notes. I can say, oh, well, I'm currently playing this note. It's 3 above that, so it's going to be this key, rather than trying to figure out what that note is. It doesn't really matter. As for practice clips, due to my previously mentioned illness and surgery, I don't have any clips from this month, July, but I do have some from June. So I have one of some arpeggios in C major and another one of me playing a Minuet in G by Petzold. That's one of the ones that my instructor had given me, and I've always really liked that song. So anyway, we're going to do the arpeggios first, and then we'll have a look at the Minuet in G.